The two dots go screed up their tootie. Him now.
So
That's
for
my
all
Dave
you,
Matthews impression right there.
all you people in Florida, if you couldn't get any happier, well, now we've got a load of David Matthews for you all.
David Matthews.
David Matthews.
Yeah, I like musicians. I like David Matthews.
That's his mom. Like, Mom! Dave Matthews.
Everyone just calls him Dave, Mom.
Serious family time that's more serious than this? How dare you?
Yeah. All right, have some serious family time, I guess. Thanks for stopping by, at least, Mullet.
Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Can you believe this shit? Rigor, how's it going? What?
Nobody can make it today. Everyone's got Christmas with their family.
I'll show you guys
Yeah.
Christmas.
Thank you.
You'll be sad.
Yeah. We'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
I think it's ready. It works. That new photographer, this thing is going off.
That thing is just so excited to be smoking.
So, hope you guys like the new photography video. That new photography video almost killed the smoke machine.
It almost did. Yes, it's true.
We were in a hurry to edit it, so it didn't end up in the outtakes. But one of the projectors, one of the reflectors, I was opening it and it popped open in my hands, the biggest one, and just smacked the smoke machine into oblivion. It flew 400 feet and killed a lamb, an innocent lamb.
Yep. And then we had lamb chops.
Yeah, it was delicious.
So, ultimately worth it.
Speaking of...
Yeah, welcome to
lamb
all
chops.
these people that are, here for their first time. I've seen a couple in the comments. They're like, oh my god, I'm actually here for a live stream. Congratulations. Welcome to the meeting that you should be attending all the time.
Yeah, you need to quit your regular jobs because this is extremely important, and you'll get to watch us eat food coloring.
Yay. And fondant.
Okay, what is black? What kind of frosting is just straight up black? This is pretty though. This is the 2080 right there, or is it the 2080 Ti?
I don't know.
With the fancy RGB that we'll have a video coming
Here,
on pretty soon.
Let's put that up on the webcam.
Yeah, look at
there.
that.
Look at that Zotac cookie.
All right, let's eat this.
That's some...
So I've had today.
I've been watching so much Great British Baking Show and Bake Off that I'm like, oh, there's going to be fondant on this one? Oh, gross.
What? Help! There we go. I got it.
Oh my god.
All right, you ready to split this? We're not gonna eat all this whole thing.
That's a lot. And that's some of that stuff is just
I like to eat the PCI Express slot first.
do I get a piece or no?
No, you can have. You want the fan or the RGB or what? Do you want?
Yeah, I'll give me the RGB. Definitely.
Okay, here's. Ugh. Oh, there's crumbs all over the fucking laptop.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Okay, is it weird that the frosting is very rubbery? Thank you very much, Zotac.
Yeah, thanks.
But is it really just really sweet? We probably should have just kept this as like a novelty item, but we're eating it. So today I prepared to eat this by eating a vegetable sandwich.
Works better than the real thing.
About 200 calories, because I figured this would be all the rest of my calories for the day.
I'm going... To be honest, though, with my level of interest in technology, I'm getting way more out of this cookie in the shape of a graphics card than I am looking at an actual graphics card. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. China built how it looks like the world's biggest air purifier. Now it's super working, which is really impressive.
Amazing.
The one was fun.
You guys wouldn't believe it. Well, that's a good news now. Good news now.
So, China has built a tower that only acts like it's not actually, it only pretends to be, but it's the world's biggest air purifier, and it's working because, China has really terrible air quality in a lot of locations.
So it sucks in the air, and then it heats it using some solar panels and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then it sends it through several layers of filters, and for several kilometers around this, the air quality has gotten quite a bit better.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, where's the actual statistics? It's able to produce more than 10 million cubic meters. That's 353 million cubic feet of clean air per day since launch. The average human breathes, I have no idea.
Too much.
I don't know
if
how.
you ask me.
You bunch of air thieves.
Yeah.
We're coming for you.
Save some for the rest of us.
You bastards.
So I just like that this article said it acts like look at you acting like you be an air filter. Like
Yeah.
it is an air filter. It's not acting like one. It's doing what it's supposed to do, which is
You want any more of this sweetness?
not the moment.
Oh,
I had a
this
nickel
is- I
for
was-
every time you ask me that though.
Hey, sweetness. You want any more?
You want some more of this sweetness? So, long story short, China's doing better than us, I guess.
Well, see, China produces an enormous amount of pollution, but per capita they're quite a bit lower. Mm-hmm. If we had as many people as China did, and we crammed them into like small areas, our pollution would be higher per capita, or be higher in those areas. It would be more concentrated.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, they're actually a country that they do use a lot of coal still, but they're trying to move away from it, and they're doing as much as they can to start moving toward clean energy because they realize that they have to be able to breathe to walk outside.
Apparently, people want to breathe air. I guess, like, you need oxygen to live or whatever.
And if people aren't alive, they can't surveil them. It's really difficult to surveil dead people.
We can just barely use our facial recognition software inside your house, so we need you outside.
Right, and a lot of times when they go outside, they wear those really cool masks that have like, the gas mask.
Did
or
you
the whatever?
remember when we were at
gonna have-
Computex last year, and there was that group from France that had designer air
Oh, yeah.
filter masks with like RGB and like all kinds of crazy like light up options and features and stuff like that. It
Yeah,
was like, let's not put our times and efforts towards solving this problem. Let's just make you look good during the
I
problem.
guess that the RGB. What would you call those things?
Air masks.
Yeah, somebody in the comments will let us know. Stop going outside.
Yeah, just if you don't go outside, this isn't a problem.
Wow, this is very. Is this some of it right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is.
Yep.
Look at this. Look at this business right here. So. There's so
This is the
there's so much
future.
there's so much pollution that this is going to be a major industry. Buy now. Buy now.
Yep.
Thanks very much, Crazy Black Dragon.
Crazy Black Dragon.
You have to shake your head when you say it. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So what's next on the menu here today?
Implantable devices. So this one, I didn't read this article, but
I
I
did.
read
I know all about
another
it.
thing about it, that there's this like a small electrical device that they put in that will actually stimulate your stomach into thinking that it has eaten.
So that's what happens, and it's powered by the movements in the stomach. There's no actual battery or anything like that. It gets magnetic
Powered by
pulses and
bowels.
stuff like it.
Yeah.
Powered by your bowels, as many things are.
Yes.
And as you're eating, it lets you eat for a little bit. Like you take a few bites, and then it tells your brain, hey man, you're full. And it's way less invasive than like gastric bypass. You don't have to go in there and staple and tie knots in your stomach and reroute your brain to your lungs and and tie your feet tendons to your ears.
All
and,
that weird
Yeah.
surgery my aunt got. Yeah.
I love the one when they tie your feet tendons to your ears.
Yeah.
Because then every time you wiggle your ears, you take a step, and it's like wiggle, wiggles.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
This is all real. Everything's true here today, guys.
The name of the show is Serious Business, so obviously everything we talk about is very serious.
So since this is so minimally invasive, I have a feeling this is not going to be used specifically to fight the same problems that gastric bypass is fighting. Like, it's not going to be for like extreme obesity. I bet a lot of actors are going to just be like, I could just do, or models, like,
Yeah, I'm on the chip now, and that's really been helping.
yeah, all I eat is like 4 pieces of lettuce, and I'm totally foolsies.
I mean,
See, I said foolsies,
you did. You're getting better.
but I was
You
only
didn't get up and walk away in a fit of anger either. Good job.
I was
Good
only
job.
being people I hate.
Yeah. Thanks for subscribing with us, Ultra Minimalist.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you very much. I turned into the Fonz for a second. Hey,
Hey, this guy's subscribing over here.
yeah.
I kind of wonder, like, can I? So my wondering is, how does this combat versus the munchies?
Well,
Because like when you have the munchies, your brain's like, bruh, you gotta eat. Hang on. Come on. You're ruining the joke, fog machine.
We dropped the fog machine. There's every garage door. Every garage door in the building is going up and down and up and down while you're pressing buttons on that thing.
Well, anyways, so your body's like, bruh, you're super hungry. Like, you gotta eat, dog.
If my body
when you're
said
high,
bruh, and called me dog, I would.
So your body's like, bruh.
You're smoking out.
Bruh, you're super hungry. Oh man, you gotta eat some stuff, right?
All right, so that's.
So
what
I'm just saying, like, I wonder how that goes against like another part of your brain then being like, no, you're not hungry. I don't know. I want to know.
I think that would come
Had
after.
a little build up there, kind of just.
I think your body would be like after you take a few bites, it would just be like, no. I wonder when they're going to make a smartphone app where you can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
Is that way you're like, you know what? It's Thanksgiving. Go away and let me eat. Or whatever day it is, you know?
Yeah, like I'm in Vegas. I'm going to the buffets.
Throw it in the river.
Off. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just want to sit there and eat a bunch without. Yeah. And you want to get your $60 worth or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we talk about this?
Spoiler alert, Google's secretly the devil, I guess?
Yeah, Google is... We all thought that... Who do we think was Skynet before? Google?
I don't know.
Amazon?
Maybe Amazon.
It turns out Google was probably Skynet. But right now there's just an alarming statistic in the top part of this that I wanted to talk about. Because the next...
I guess you're right, ZF85. Secretly, Google is overtly the devil. My bad.
Oh, yeah. So we have, like, a lot of the internet is now on Chromium, which is Google. It's an open source project, but Google has turned it into Chrome, and Google has done so much of the code for it, and Google has optimized for it. This article is interesting because now about 72% of the web is running on Chrome. And then you've got all these other browsers that have moved to Chrome, and then the next Microsoft browser is moving away from whatever the hell they were using, and they're going to Chrome. Yeah, and Edge is now the next version is going to be moving toward Chromium. So then it's just going to be basically Chrome. Even the Brave browser, which was really awesome, it's now Chromium. Everything's on Chromium, and then we've got Firefox, Firefox is my favorite browser, but so is Vivaldi. But Firefox is my favorite, but so is Vivaldi.
It's also favorite.
Yeah, but Firefox is the best.
Yeah.
I can say that. Firefox is the best. Vivaldi can do the most, but Firefox is the best. So, it's just interesting that we're moving to this one platform for everything. And Google does have more control over Chrome than they should.
Yeah.
But you guys can go and read this entire article if you want to get deeper into everything.
If you like reading.
Yeah. Google pretty much is the internet now. If you're on the internet, you're basically on Google or you're on Amazon. Right now, you guys are on Amazon. Hi. When we're on YouTube, you guys are on Google. And then everything else is Facebook.
Remember Juno back in the day with AOL and stuff? That's what I still like to use.
Juno?
Yep.
Was that was the free email? Was that it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And didn't Juno have its own dial-up ISPs yet?
Yeah, it was... Yeah.
So for you kids who don't remember, back in the day... Just to get your email, you had to call a certain number with your modem, and that would connect you to your email server. That was wild, man.
It was a no man's land back then.
Let's talk about who controls the rest of the internet.
Mark Zuckerberg. Just him.
Yep, right there he is. So there's been a lot of outrage with all the leaks and everything. But recently, an article came out, sort of an expose, and they found that they allowed several different companies access to deeper information than anyone thought that anybody was getting on Facebook. And we're talking about like private messages and stuff. They let companies like, where was it right here? They said they let Bing get pretty deep.
Amazon,
Netflix, and Spotify. They allowed Netflix and Spotify to read private messages. Private messages. There's some sensitive stuff on there.
I trash talk Netflix a lot to my friends. I don't want them reading that. That's like... I don't want them thinking I don't like them. But
you're going to log on and suddenly your options are all going to be silent films.
Yeah.
Unless you like that. Do you like silent films?
Sure.
You do?
No.
Oh.
I like, whatever. Mark Zuckerberg, though, is kind of just like, it seems like he's kind of like, what? This was bad? You humans thought this was bad? I'm sorry. I
kind of enjoy
I better
watching-
just go sit in my money bin like Scrooge McDuck. Oh, sad, sad Mark Zuckerberg.
I kind of enjoy watching Mark Zuckerberg jump up there and be like, I'm trying to save all you assholes. I'm trying to make the world better, and you guys are being dicks. And then, like, as soon as the door's closed, he's like, these dumbasses just give up all their personal information. What idiots. What do you call them, dumb fucks or something?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just
I don't know why you're using all these feelings at me. I don't understand them.
I got a message on Facebook this week, and it was a big deal because I've not spoken or looked at Facebook for about, I'd say about a month. I go on there and look at it. But you have to see it when you go on to post stuff on the Tech Syndicate channel. And it was like somebody from way back when telling me that somebody killed themselves. And I was like, well, shit, now Netflix knows. Now Netflix knows an old friend killed themselves, and it's sad, and I wish there was another way you could have contacted
Google's going to be like, traveling soon? Like...
I'm going to be getting all kinds of messages about, got funerals to attend, we can save money on tickets.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks.
With iFuneral. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So anyways,
I've been in a dark humor mood all week.
yeah. So anyways, Mark Zuckerberg is a evil alien from the future that is going to steal our information.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about some gaming stuff right now.
So Alfonso Ribeiro, aka Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, is suing Fortnite because they done took his dance.
They called it the fresh emote.
Yeah.
They just went too far.
Yeah, it's definitely the Carlton.
He's in the process right now of putting a copyright on that dance.
I would.
That dance.
I would. I totally would. It's this Fortnite is not even the first like game featuring the ability to emote that what have you done?
I was looking for there's a video of like
It wasn't showing up. I tried looking at it earlier and it wasn't showing up. It was weird. Anyways,
damn it.
but yeah, like this isn't even the first game that's used the Carlton dance as like an emote in it. I've seen it in other places.
find it right
So
you just keep talking and I'm gonna find it right now.
I mean, like, let's just give Carlton some money.
Why?
He did a good job.
Why?
Because he was entertaining as hell, Logan.
No, he doesn't deserve it. I don't think he deserves it. I think it's at that point it is just a fun bit of pop culture. That's like saying that anyone who is featured in a meme should get paid. I don't think so. Oh, this is the Fortnite game dance. Where's that there's an animated.
I mean, I guess like does that mean John Travolta should get like some royalties every time someone jokingly does the like?
No, I know. I'm saying
disco thing?
I'm arguing that none of these guys should get anything. They should be like, oh, that's cool. They put my thing in a game. That's great. That's wonderful. I think it's cool that they like to dance so much.
Is that how Ow My Balls show on Idiocracy started? Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. There, is this it?
That's the Carlton, yeah.
Well, this is in Destiny, but
Again, another game that shows.
it's in like 40 games.
Yeah, like the.
Okay, if I made up a really dumb dance that's like it's like
that.
it's it's like two
one
steps.
that kids do. You know?
It's sidestep and a arm raise. I mean,
with hips motion, you just don't get it.
You have to do hip motion if you're sidestepping like that and you're swinging your arms.
You're just not hipping with it.
He shouldn't be able to do anything with this. He should just shut his mouth and say thanks for the publicity.
Thanks for following us.
Anyway. Okay, let's Hellboy.
Yeah, the new Hellboy.
There's David Arbor right there. So I didn't want to watch this yet. I just wanted to see what David Arbor looks like in this live on air. So.
Oh, Folkwin brings up a good point. Yes, that was Courtney Cox's dance in Dancing in the Dark. That's definitely true.
Really?
This gun's for hire.
I just want to watch a couple seconds of this. I want to.
Yeah.
It looks like Hellboy to me, I guess.
I really like David Arbor. I like how he looks in this one. I think the only thing that I'm kind of weirded up is I think the hair looks a little weird. Like his hair in his back. I don't know. Something about it is just kind of like.
Oh, he's got the long hair?
Yeah.
Nah, whatever.
Yeah.
Long hair is fine.
Yeah.
Looks like this is one of the only comic book movies that I enjoy, their series. I think the plots have been kind of whatever. I think the dialogue has been very clunky and cheesy, but it harkens back to a day when when bad guys would do something ridiculous, or good guys would do something ridiculous and turn around and say a really cheesy one-liner. I like they included that in there with Hellboy's character.
But like, have you read the comics? Have you read the Mike Mignola comics? No. Like, he makes those really shitty comments all the time.
Right.
Like this version is supposed to be much more close to the comics than the Ron Perlman one was.
Right. And so it's going to be darker and like R-rated and
yeah.
Curious. I will go see that comic book movie. That'll be the one comic book movie in the last 5 years that I've seen.
I'll definitely see it.
That'll be it.
Yep. So
more movie news here.
Yeah, more movie news. Disney has officially said that they are going to be rebooting the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise without Johnny Depp in it, which leads me to ask the question: do we honestly need to fucking reboot the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise?
Well, hold on a second. Even rebooting it, wasn't there like a movie like a year or two ago?
Yeah, apparently.
How do you? This is like there's like a movie for this thing. Like there's like 4 movies a year. All right, with this Pirates of the Caribbean has 4 movies a year.
Yep.
And all of a sudden they're like, you know what? We're gonna reboot it now. There's gonna be 6 movies a year. Is that what they're doing? It's worse than Assassin's Creed.
They're just gonna like throw darts at and like the curse of the cold hard swine tornado. Like, it's
this article doesn't even say definitely that there's no Jeffrey Rush or that there's no Johnny Depp. It doesn't. No, it's not 1,000%.
They're not gonna have Johnny Depp.
It's not 1,000%.
He's been too much of a swagger butthead that they don't want him.
Swagger butthead? What did he do?
I don't know. He's just Johnny Depp.
You swagger butthead.
You swagger butthead. I'm using some really powerful language here today, folks.
Guys, buckle your seatbelts.
Yeah. I know these sweaters might lead you to believe that we're all cheerful and Christmassy, but
loving some of these shirts. Well, thank you very much.
Taken to heart. Someone's noticing.
Taking your comments to heart.
Yeah.
All right.
I like your shirt too, Taken. I'm sure you're wearing a great one, unless you are not wearing anything watching us, which is probably the way you should be watching this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yes. Mm-hmm. That's how we do most things in the office. We have to put on clothes to do the damn show.
Hot pretzel. No, these yellow things are not Peeps. These are. This is Coochie Kopi.
What is Coochie Kopi?
Louise's Japanese nightlight and favorite toy from Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Yes. This is all Bob's Burgers themed.
Yeah. I saw back when you liked our jumpers, Tasty. And there was something else happening. I didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once again, you've got like lighter colors and cute pop culture stuff. And
it sounds me.
I've got the devil.
It says butts on it down here too.
Butts, huh?
Yeah, it's hard to see, but.
Oh, there it is, butts right there.
Butts.
Guys, you've joined us for a wonderful show.
Yep, this is butts.
So I'm going to do a 25% off sale on Epic Pants.
You're welcome.
I'm going to do that tonight. And it'll go until the end of the year. 25% off everything in the damn store. That's it. And what the hell? We'll do like 25% off on Amazon too.
What the hell?
I'll go over here on Amazon. So
let's just do it all.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Now you guys know. Mm-hmm. And when you're informed, you're better people. What the Jesus?
Yes. So, Predator, with the Predator thing, is getting its own blend of whiskey called Dutch whiskey, and then it says "Get to the chopper" underneath it.
Oh God!
Is there?
You know what?
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Dutch bourbon whiskey, get to the chopper.
It's bourbon. That sounds delicious.
That sounds. I might if I could.
You know what they need? They need like inside the bottle on the bottom right there, like when you're drinking it. On the bottom, it needs to say, "You're one ugly motherfucker." So as you like take the last sip, you look up into the bottle and like, if you can still read, then you realize.
Or just like different quotes on the like, "If it bleeds, we can kill it."
If it bleeds,
we can kill it.
Yeah,
I mean, and if as long as we can extend it out to like Jesse the Body Ventura quotes as well. Talking about being a sexual tyrannosaurus.
This will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Yeah. Oh God.
Uh,
Yeah, he died too soon in that movie. Like, why?
Yeah.
It was like I needed more bullshit.
Yeah.
Please, could I have more one-liners? So I've been playing around with modding all the Elder Scrolls games for a long time to make them playable, but there's also mods to make them prettier. But this one is using AI. It's a little different, and they're using the original textures as to keep the feel of the original Morrowind game. The best Elder Scrolls that has the worst combat system.
false.
But they can use this for other things too, like other old games. And what they're doing is they're using artificial intelligence to do a 4 times upsampling and get a load of vanilla versus this
Wow.
program that they're using.
Look at the like 80 colors in his eyes.
Ooh, his eyes are beautiful.
You get lost in those.
Like, how do they turn that into like what the hell? Like, it looks like they've turned it into like a drawing or something. It's really well done. Really well done. Really well done. Yes. So, what games would you guys want this treatment to happen to? so Falcon is now running Morrowind. He messaged me earlier today on a Voodoo. What is it? Voodoo 5? Is that what you're using, man?
You haven't gotten up and running on your Commodore yet, Fogwin?
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
They got Skyrim running.
Yeah,
on
Skyrim on Commodore bust. Like,
but Morrowind is probably even more difficult to run with mods.
I guess that's true.
But yeah, so if you guys want to grab the mod, you can head over, and it's just called Morrowind Enhanced Textures on the Nexus. You guys can grab it and throw it on there, and it looks beautiful. Look at this business.
I want Skyrim on my TI-83 graphing calculator.
It didn't improve the polygon count, but you guys can download a mod for that as well. I wonder how these textures will look with mods that improve the polygon count and the faces and stuff like that.
It looks
Mud crabs.
pretty solid.
It looks really good. Foliage looks good. So, all right. So, bye. All right. How about some more artificial intelligence? This is NVIDIA's artificial intelligence, and they developed this a while back. What it does is it looks at all kinds of different pictures and then puts together new people. These are not real people. Just remember that while you're watching this. These are not real people. Oh, come on. I just explained all this. There we go. None of these are real people. Do you feel weird yet? So they got the source over here on the side, and they're taking that source image and using it with the images on top, and these are the children on the bottom, right? So this is the source image, and there's what you get. Here's the yeah.
Creepy.
Really creepy. Real fake people.
Real fake doors.
Yes, real fake people, exactly. Yeah. Wow. So now, if you are planning on procreating, you just need to use this software to put their face with yours and see what's going to happen. And then realize, oh no, it's an abomination.
Yep.
Oh my God, if you have 3 parents, look at what you can do.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just throw that guy in there. I'm waiting for them to get the technology so that we can have 3 parents and that sort of thing. The first thing I thought of was video game applications.
Yep.
At first, they weren't able to do a lot of fine-tuned control, but now the AI software can isolate certain spots and be like, this is the mouth, this is the nose, these are the eyes, ears, and toes.
I think this is just how they're going to generate marketing people in the future.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're just gonna make a legion of AI marketing people that all have the like ideal face and smile and everything. It's,
And they're all going to be named Sandra or something.
Yep.
Something that's legit, but like also nice.
All the guys will go by like initials or something.
TJ.
This is TJ. What's up? Yep.
Yo, you ready to do that marketing shit?
Yeah. Hey, bruh, it's TJ.
Sorry, TJ, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Let's get another. What's a better initial? JR, JT,
PJ.
PJ.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Pajamas.
Pedro.
There we go. Now you can see they're messing with the sliders and stuff. When can we get this in video games? Come on. Unreal Engine plugin right now, NVIDIA.
That is spooky.
Whoa.
It's like that one scene in A Scanner Darkly when the guy was wearing the suit that showed off all the different people he could be. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, wow.
It's a cartoon, right?
No. Kind of. Yes.
Like
Keanu Reeves is in it, though.
You're like, no. Kind of. Yes. You went through the whole spectrum.
I don't know what Scanner Darkly is. It's something else entirely.
It's not even a movie.
Look, the only time I ever watched it, I was on shrooms, so I don't even really fully remember what it was about.
That wasn't Scanner Darkly. That was just someone breathing on my neck.
It was just a picture of Keanu Reeves. I wasn't even with friends.
Oh, yeah. Next generation of Russian Facebook images. Peg leg for the win? Yes. That's exactly what this is going to be. Because the problem right now with a lot of the Russian bots is you can reverse image search and be like, aha, we found you. You're not a real person. It's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's our future president, too. Mm-hmm. I'd vote for that.
And future porn bots. Yep.
No real people were used in the making of this porn.
Yep.
Or you know what they're going to do? They're going to choose it for deep fakes for celebrities and
One
stuff.
step ahead of ZF. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He probably said it at the same time you did and just popped up.
Yep. Get out of my head, ZF. Woo.
Interesting article over here on Patient Gamers on Reddit. If you guys don't subscribe to Patient Gamers, I would recommend it. It's a pretty cool spot where you can go and sort of like encourage you to play through your backlog. A lot of people are like, oh my God, this game came out 4 years ago. I just saved up for the Steam sale and got it for $4, and it's amazing. It changed my life. So
yeah.
I recommend our Patient Gamers on Reddit. But this is an interesting article about the formula used for Ubisoft games. And how many of these have you played? Assassin's Creed,
Played it.
Far Cry,
Played it.
Watch Dogs,
Played it.
The Division.
Never played it.
All right, so let's talk about, because I've played Far Cry, and I played like an hour of Assassin's Creed Black Flag before I felt a little weird about the controls.
I played like Assassin's Creed 1, 3, Black Flag, and Odyssey.
So how's the formula feel when you're playing it? Like they say they all have this damn formula where they get your main quest, but then there's the they say the by the numbers side quests, right? That involve unlocking, capturing, liberating some towers or outpost settlements, and then 3 to 4 different varieties of the same completionist oriented stuff. Do you feel like there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of like ancillary completionist, like, hey, go free these people. Hey, go unlock this door. Hey, go turn on. Go flip the light switch in this tower.
Like Assassin's Creed is just like a huge series of fetch quests and kill quests. Like that's all it is.
And then Far Cry, it's like got at each tower. That's like tower.
Yeah,
and
Far Cry was just like go to this location and shoot people,
and then go over here and shoot people. Cried at the end of Assassin's Creed Revelations. I have not played that. I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games other than Black Flag and Part 2. So I don't know what's the revelation at the end of Revelations.
Don't spoil it.
Don't tell me. Don't
spoil it for us. Okay.
So maybe they have pretty interesting main plots, but I guess people are complaining that they're filled with very similar side quests. Like I was just saying, in Far Cry, you go to every tower and go up top and do whatever. And,
yeah,
but that's sort of a trope in like games outside of Ubisoft.
but in the same respect, I feel like Ubisoft is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, every Mario Kart game and Mario Party game is exactly the fucking same, and people buy that shit up like it's nobody's business. Like,
I feel like side quests in a lot of modern games, not just Ubisoft, are exactly the same thing, and people, like you said, they just keep playing it. But it does appeal to the completionist mindset. You know?
Like, oh my God, are they going to break new ground in this Halo game? No, it's the same story. Okay. Maybe Gears of War will. No, same. Okay.
I mean, The Witcher. The Witcher.
Yeah.
The Witcher is really a game that has a ton of side quests that you don't have to complete, but there's no fetch quests.
Yeah.
That was one of the things when they sat down, they're like, we're going to make this game, and there's not going to be any fetch quests. And so there was a couple times in The Witcher where you're playing, and it's like, oh, here comes a fetch quest, and you get there, and you realize the guy you're supposed to drop it off to has been killed, and there's an ambush waiting for, that's the kind of stuff that happens. Whenever you think there's going to be a fetch quest, it's not.
Yeah.
It's actually a werewolf waiting. And, and then there's a love story and a tragedy. Like, oh, don't kill the werewolf, I'm sad. Like, that kind of stuff.
All right, Tiki, I'll give you... Yeah, that's fair. Adventure games are not meant to be played with the party game. Party games are meant to be that way because they're... But Zelda series is pretty copy and paste for a lot of their adventure-y stuff.
Yeah, I mean, each dungeon is...
the Pokemon series is literally every single one you go and you battle 8 fucking gyms, and then you take on the Elite Four with, like, little minor tweaks and stuff like that, but,
yeah.
like, you know...
Well, speaking of Zelda, that even took the Ubisoft formula when it comes to the towers. The towers, I'm not sure if that's not even really an Ubisoft thing, but that's in Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, like just climbing up to a high thing and then unlocking a piece of the map.
Yeah.
That's like a big thing in open world games these days. Like get up on top of this tower.
Yeah, synchronizing in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. That's a huge thing. We're out of ideas. All video games are canceled from now on.
Yep, everything's Hotline Miami. Move on.
Yep, or Souls.
Or Dark Souls, yep.
Speaking of Dark Souls,
Yep.
Telltale's Dark Souls ripoff.
The Walking Dead Hotline Miami ripoff will conclude.
So it was kind of iffy right now if this was going
Yeah.
to have a conclusion or not, because Telltale, like, they broke up. They had massive failure. I think they were probably trying to do too much. But.
So is the walking like I am not a fan of Telltale game style. Just like it felt more like I was watching something instead of playing something, and I want to be playing something. But like, was the Walking Dead Telltale more interesting than the TV show? Has anyone out there played it?
I thought it was better than the TV show.
I mean,
I thought it was better.
Not hard, but
I thought it was better than the TV show because, you know, I had the TV show. You have to watch horrible things like, oh, my loved one is now a zombie. I must kill them. Oh,
Yeah.
This is going to be heart wrenching. Let's take 5 minutes of slow mo of me aiming at them. You know, and no, I'm going to have to pull this trigger. Oh shit. So that's the show, right? I just summed up the entire show. If you haven't seen it,
Okay.
Is that pretty much the show?
sure.
I've only watched a few episodes.
Yeah.
But in the game,
Thank you, show team.
in the game, it all goes to the same ending, but you do have some control over who stays alive and who's dead and which side you take and which
Sure.
characters. So there's a lot of different dialogue depending upon whose side you take in conversations and stuff, but it all just goes to the same ending, right? So it's you can impact some things, but it's mainly who stays alive at the end, but it all goes in a certain direction. I thought the dialogue was pretty good in those games and stuff,
right.
but it's
I played.
not really any action.
I played The Wolf Among Us back in the day.
I thought it was a funny game.
I mean, like I was
Dark.
a really big fan of the Fable series. Like I read those for
Yeah.
like a really long time. So when that came out, I was like, oh, I know all the like lore and stuff in this one.
Right.
Like, all right, well, this would be great. And then I was like,
Fantasy princesses having sex and cursing.
yeah, it got worse. Yeah,
I played through the first Wolf Among Us. Thought it was all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to be over on the Epic Store. So if you bought the entire season and you're upset that you didn't get the last chapter or whatever, it's going to show up on Steam or whatever platform you bought it on. But future stuff is going to be on Epic's store exclusively. Epic has been really going hard with their store right now.
I mean, they're
Giving
kind
away
of
free
gotta
stuff.
be. Yeah.
But they don't have some of the key things that they absolutely need for community. Right now, it's just a boring store, difficult to get to the support. And where are the community reviews? Where's the community forum? Where's the comment section? All that sort of thing. We have people buying Subnautica or getting it for free over on the Epic Store, which by right now you should go do that. Go get
Yeah.
Subnautica. It's for free on the Epic Store. But they're they're actually going over to Steam to use the forums to be like, hey, I got an issue with this game or whatever. So they're using Steam as the support forum for.
So yeah, just so you're aware, Subnautica is on sale on Steam right now, or it's free on Epic Games. Just
Yeah. And they're probably going to be giving away plenty of free games. That seems to be the way people entice, or these companies entice you to come to their new platforms to get people away from Steam a little bit. We're going to have so many platforms that we're going to have to start using. I forgot what the program was, but there's a program that it'll go through and grab all the games on your computer from all the different platforms and arrange them into one really nice, elegant interface.
that'd
It's
be
like,
cool.
oh, here's all your GOG games, here's all your Epic games, here's all your Steam games, here's all your...
Twitch just like gave you like 40 free games too. Like you can get like both the Hotline Miamis and a bunch of other stuff right
a
now.
bunch of Hotline Miami clones.
Yeah. But you can get everything that it started from.
Exactly. All right, so yes, this is it. Yes. Let's talk about the size of video games.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about Atlas a little bit, which is the new game from the guys who made Ark.
This is I was watching this earlier. This is pretty freaking interesting.
I'm just going to let this play.
give
while
it
I
a give it a
give it a what?
give it a
Oh, in big
theater
in this?
mode. Theater mode.
I'm going to go fetch myself some coffee while this plays.
Court.
Guys, right now, hold on, I'm going to stop it. Guess what the biggest game map is? Don't say anything.
I didn't watch to the end.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give you a clue. It's not a brand new game, and it's a single player game. Guess what game has the largest map? All right, let this play, and you guys will see at the end. I'll get myself a cup of coffee. You want anything?
Got my coffees right here because I plan ahead of a time. What is the biggest one? I kind of want to know. Guys, I don't know.
Anybody in the comments saying anything?
Someone said Breath of the Wild. Eve Online, technically.
Tell him to shut his mouth.
Logan said, shut your mouth.
What's the biggest game? Outer Space.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Origins. Great. Huh. Wow, DayZ is huge. DayZ is huge.
DayZ, yeah.
Odyssey, okay, that one's really big.
Captain Picard.
Wow.
All right, we're almost there, guys. Anybody? Oh, there. Well, okay, you don't count because Falcon already knows.
Daggerfall?
Yeah, Daggerfall.
Oh, wow.
Daggerfall is freaking huge.
What about like those flight simulator games where you can fly all over the world?
I don't know if that counts. You guys are cheating. You know, outer space is the biggest game.
Yeah.
The universe.
Yeah.
And plus,
No Man's
it has to be a game with
Sky? Got
graphics.
space?
It's got to be a game that has graphics.
Yeah.
Like, so EVE Online doesn't count because there's no graphics.
No Man's Sky. It's got all of space. Space!
I don't even play it. Choke myself on something.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's show you this other game. After I die.
While Logan dies in the background.
This is Atlas. So this is a new game, pirate themed, and this is supposed to be like one of the biggest games ever made when it comes out. But this is going to be an MMO.
Eags.
Eags, yes. So this is going to be an MMO, and there's going to be thousands of people playing concurrently. Each region's only going to have 2 servers. There's not going to be duplicate servers all over the place. So what the hell's going on here? So you'll be able to join the PvP or the PvE. Yeah, Daggerfall was procedural, but it wasn't procedural for everyone. Like, everyone's game was the same. Star Citizen will be huge. But this game's going to be extremely ambitious. The amount of things you can do. And if you didn't like the crafting system that was in Ark, well, prepare to feel the same way about this. There's going to be crafting, building cities, and resource collecting and chopping down trees and all that. That's about when I was ready to close. I was like, yay, pirate ships and 40,000 people fighting on the same server online. They've done some... Did that
guy just run a horse over?
The guy just rode a horse from... Wow.
That didn't even make sense.
I mean, it looks like... It looks a little like Ark, but still clunky. No dinosaurs. RuneScape 4. They haven't even finished Ark yet, you know.
Yeah.
But whatever, they've been working on this. Kind of want to go up to Seattle and see what these guys are up to and how they're making this game.
All right, let's go.
Right now. Yep. Off we go.
Oh, no, right, show. Okay. I don't know.
Ridiculously huge game. It's probably going to be too ambitious. I think Ark was a little too ambitious. That's just my take. Like, maybe there was one too many things you could do, but hey, why not?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's a Hydra.
We got a Hydra. Is that Medusa right there? Yeah, it's a Medusa.
Excuse me, it could be a Gorgon?
Could be a Gorgon, yes.
Medusa was
Probably
a specific Gorgon?
If that one was Medusa. Pretty sure.
Judging
We got ghost ships.
Judging you.
Okay, we've got all kinds of dinosaurs. Okay, they're just going all out. They're putting everything in everything.
Did he just punch a mermaid?
Punched a mermaid.
Fuck that mermaid.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, they made a pink and purple ship. How pretty is that?
Wow.
With heart sails.
Some One Piece shit right there.
It is. Mm-hmm. This is like Western One Piece.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is, actually. They were underwater building... Okay. A glow kraken. How about that? Bioluminescent kraken. You guys can watch the rest of this on your own, but...
Yeah.
Last huge game news, Star Citizen Alpha 3.4 is out.
There's still more game news, I'm sure.
Oh, well, the last bit of huge game news.
Oh,
Like,
everything else is small in comparison.
Well, I mean, this is the huge worlds.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. I wish it would come out already, but if you guys want to go explore a business district, you can do that. Which business district is available now in this update?
The Loreville Central Business District,
Yeah.
including the Hurston Dynamics showroom.
We just say that like we're huge fans of this and we've been following it, and we argue with anyone on the internet who says it's never coming out. As soon as someone says it's not coming out, we get in their face and we're like, "Ugh. Thanks for the subscription."
Yeah, thank you. Our form
Rampage?
page 420. Reform page.
Reform page, not rampage.
Reform page 420.
Oh, well.
Where's that one person that their name is stupid in the title? They're always, whenever they come in, I'm always really excited to see them because they get to be like, hey, what's going on, stupid?
JW Player.
Yeah.
The next
Idiot.
Star Citizen is not, it's not exactly like Eve. It's more of a first person shooter, and then the space combat is more like, it feels more like Descent than Eve. You actually fly around and stuff. So Tasty doesn't think it's going to come out. I think it has to come
Well,
out.
you heard it from her.
They got like $50 million into this game so far. It's got to come out. It's the ultimate feature creep. They just keep adding stuff.
Sure.
Anyway, we're gonna do a top list.
I mean, it's like, oh, God of War. Okay, we get it.
They have it listed here.
But this is just their top 50.
I'm going through 10 to 1.
Yeah.
They'll get 10 to 1. We're gonna go through.
All right, we're gonna go 10 and 1. See what they think.
This is Polygon, remember?
Yep.
So
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a lot of fun.
10.
Also fun. Great. Didn't play it. Monster Hunter
Alright.
World haven't played. Into the Breach. Okay. You really like that one.
This is the game I put the most amount of time into this year.
Yeah.
This game.
Sure.
If you like strategy games that are, it's fucking good. Red Dead.
Haven't played it yet.
I haven't played this yet either, but it's been on my list of stuff I want to check
Yeah,
out.
it's definitely up there on my one I want to check out.
Pretty high on the list. All right. What?
Tetris Effect? Yeah. It's supposed to be amazing, especially in VR mode.
But it's just Tetris, right? With effects.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just Tetris. All right, we're getting into some Polygon shit here. This looks like a Polygon article headline, not a game.
Yeah, Florence.
Maybe it's gripping and amazing. I don't know. I'm just making fun of it because it looks like this should be a thumbnail on the top of the page. I don't know. This game, huh? They like their art games over here.
Yeah, this one's been
Everyone loves the art direction in
Yep.
this. Sort of a piratey game. And what's number one?
God of War, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. Which I gotta tell you, I like that they took God of War and they were like, okay, let's make it like different from the other ones, because if they just kept it with like the same kind of feel that the other God of Wars had, you would have
Right.
gotten like a Darksiders 3
Right.
kind of like meh.
Maybe it didn't age as well as everyone
Yeah,
thought
but
it
because
did.
they actually were like, well, let's change it up enough. They actually like made it work pretty nicely, I think.
Crosscode was not in there, no? Mm-hmm. I didn't play Crosscode. How is Crosscode?
It could be on there, it just wasn't in the top 10.
Yeah. Let's have a look. It's really highly rated on here.
Yep.
Jeez.
Looks like
Looks like anime Zelda. Like a Link to the Past.
it looks like just from what I just saw really quickly, it looked like Gunstar Heroes for a hot second. Oh wait, no, it's over the top. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. No, it looks to me
It
like
looks
Link to the Past.
Yeah, Link
anime.
to the Past. That sort of or Secret of Mana kind of.
Yeah, Secret of Mana.
Yeah,
Looks good.
Chrono Trigger.
I didn't play this one either, but I got it and I haven't played it yet. I should spend some time on it.
Neat.
Reading books at the moment though.
Nerd.
What is the meaning of this? Hey, what else? You got more best lists?
We got the best TV series.
TV series.
Yeah. I don't know about this. The Haunting of Hill House. I never watched it.
I didn't watch any TV this year except for
Yeah.
like some TV. The Americans haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
American Vandal, which got canceled.
How many times can you do the same joke though?
I mean, it was pretty funny. The second season was
Yeah.
pretty solid. Castlevania.
Atlanta. You
excellent.
missed Atlanta. It's about the rapper.
Atlanta's awesome.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
but I feel like
Anything with Childish in it is going to be good. Cobra Kai. I think you need to watch Cobra Kai.
I'm not
I've watched
subscribing to YouTube's fancy thing. I won't do
man.
it. I'm not supporting YouTube like that. they've taken enough of my soul that I won't give them any back.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm pissed that they let people curse like crazy on their own platform, and then they censor us when we curse.
Yeah. Daredevil got canceled.
I didn't like Daredevil that much. It was like, it was one of those things I put on. I put Daredevil on a side monitor for a little while.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get through that many episodes. I got through a few of them and like, oh, this is enough.
Killing Eve, Queer
Eye. They didn't mention the best show.
I mean, The Good Place is excellent if you haven't seen it.
They didn't mention Maniac.
It's got one of the best twists I've seen in a TV show, and it's just really fucking hilarious.
They didn't mention this list.
Yeah.
This is IGN. Why are we looking at IGN?
I don't know, man. I was just looking at top list. Shit.
Top list? Of course it's
look
IGN.
At something else. Fuck.
They didn't put Maniac on the list. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Maniac was the only show
All right.
worth watching, and now for bringing an IGN article into the office, you're gonna have to dress up as Skeletor.
Can you move it over here, please?
And we're going to read Harry Potter.
Yep. So we've got this is for all you Harry Potter fans in the audience here.
Tasty.
And
others. Mm-hmm. I'm on Order of Phoenix now. Just started it last night. So this is Harry Potter.
We are going to do a reading.
Let me copy paste it so people can see what we're doing over here.
Okay. Read along at home if you wish.
Yes.
With your foolish eyes.
So this is what we're going to be reading from today. This is
a brief excerpt from Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash.
So this is actually written by Botnik. Doesn't that mean demon? Botnik.
I don't know, you boob.
In Russian. Anyway, so this is written by artificial intelligence. They let artificial intelligence read the book and then come up with their own Harry Potter book. So we're going to read a couple pages of this.
Yes.
And you're going to sit there and enjoy it.
Skeletor shall read these pages for you foolish-minded folks there. The Handsome One. Also, Chapter 1. No, it's 271 pages in. This could be Chapter 4 for all I know. The castle grounds snarled with a wave of magically magnified wind. The sky outside was a great black ceiling which was full of blood. The only sounds drifting from Hagrid's hut were the disdainful shrieks of his own furniture. Magic. It was something that Harry Potter thought was very good. Leathery sheets of rain lashed at Harry's ghost as he walked across the grounds towards the castle. Ron was standing there and doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. He saw Harry and immediately began to eat Hermione's family.
What the?
It was a display of dominance.
Because she's a mudblood, that's why.
Ron's Ron shirt was just as bad as Ron himself. If you two can't clump happily, I'm going to get aggressive, confessed the reasonable Hermione.
While Ron's eating the family, all right.
That would make me aggressive. What about Ron? Magic, offered Ron to Harry. Ron was a loud, slow, and soft bird. Secretly. Harry did not like to think about birds. Death Eaters are on top of the castle, Ron bleated, quivering. Ron was going to be spiders. He just was.
That's the best line.
Ron was going to be spiders. He just was. He wasn't proud of that, but it was going to be hard to not have spiders all over his body after all is said and done. Look, said Hermione. Obviously, there are loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Let's listen in on their meetings. The three complete friends zapped onto the landing outside the door of the castle roof. They almost legged it, but witches are not climbing. Ron looked at the doorknob and then looked at Hermione with searing pain. I think it's closed, he noticed.
That's so much trauma over a door.
Locked, said Mr. Staircase, the shabby-robed ghost, who was there the whole time. They looked at the door, screaming about how closed it was and asking it to be replaced with a small orb. The password was, "Beef Women," Hermione cried. Harry, Ron, and Hermione quietly stood behind the circle of Death Eaters who looked bad. I think it's okay if you like me, said one of the Death Eaters. Thank you very much, replied the other, and the first Death Eater confidently leaned forward to plant a kiss on his cheek. Oh, well done, said the second as his friend stepped back again. All the other Death Eaters clapped politely. Then they took a few minutes to go over the plans to get rid of Harry's magic. Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. He felt a great overreaction. Harry tore his eyes from his head and threw them into the forest. Like one does.
That's what I always do when there's someone bad behind me.
Voldemort raised his eyebrows at Harry, who could not see anything at the moment because his eyeballs were in the forest. Voldemort, you are a very bad and mean wizard, Harry said, savagely. Hermione nodded encouragingly.
God.
The tall Death Eater was wearing a shirt that said, Hermione has forgotten how to dance. So Hermione dipped his face in mud. Hermione is a stone-cold bitch.
Wow.
Ron threw a wand at Voldemort and everyone applauded. Ron smiled. Ron reached for his wand slowly. Ron's the handsome one, muttered Harry as he reluctantly reached for his. They cast a spell or two, and jets of green light shot out from the Death Eater's head. Ron flinched.
All right.
Not so handsome now, thought Harry as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce. The Death Eaters were dead now, and Harry was hungrier than he had ever been.
It's a good place to leave it right there. Oh, my God.
Beef women! Cried Hermione.
Wow. Oh, no, we've seen this. We just haven't, you guys just haven't seen it as Skeletor reads it.
It just has not been read by one Skeletor.
Yeah, no, this needed to happen today. Wow.
Merry Christmas, you boobs.
Would you guys watch if we read the entire...
Oh, whoa, that was so weird.
Would you guys watch if we read the entire book? Would you?
Where'd I go just now? What happened? I don't...
Speaking of Harry Potter, you can get the Lord of the Rings game for free. Last week it was Harry Potter for free. Over on
last week it was The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. Have they not done Harry Potter yet?
Yes, they have done a Lego Harry Potter. Come
No,
on.
but did they give it away for free?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
But you can get the Lego Lord of the Rings game right now.
I already have it.
Oh! Well, excuse me for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Just never bring anything good up again since you already have it.
Yeah, I do.
There's also a winter sale going on here.
Oh.
With this Walmart painting in the background. This is when you go to Walmart and you go to
I really hate that Steam makes it like you have to go through so many more steps to just pull up a list of everything that's actually on sale when they run giant sales like this. Like, you can't just be like, oh, show me more, like you can the rest of the time. It's so fucking dumb. Fuck you, Steam. I'm gonna go home and use you tonight, but still, fuck you.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and recommend the Deus Ex franchise, but just the first game. It's going to be 88% off. It better be. Let's see. Where is it? 97 cents. That's better than free.
And Invisible War is also 97 cents.
Because when you think about it, when you buy Lego Harry Potter, you get about $20 worth of enjoyment. When you're Lego, whatever it's Lego Lord of the Rings, right? You get like $20 worth of enjoyment, right? So $20 worth of enjoyment for free is not as good as $400 worth of enjoyment for 97 cents.
Sure.
I've quantitized these things.
You used math.
Yeah. So it's really a no-brainer. The Deus Ex is the deal of the century at 97 cents.
That's true.
Put that in your brain and smoke it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know what you guys are getting on the Steam sale. If you're getting anything on the Steam sale, load it up with that hot DRM. Do it. Soldier Boy, huh?
Yeah, so if you hadn't heard about this before, Soldier Boy thought that it would be a good idea to just sell emulator consoles that gave away a bunch of games and, like, no one would get mad at him. Meanwhile, Nintendo, who fucking will get anyone and everyone for anything ever, is after him.
So what he really did, though, he went over to China and he rebranded a Chinese emulator console that comes with like 3,000 games. That's the big problem, is it's preloaded with all these old games. And he went over there with his dumb dude. Stick to Supermaning hose, please.
Yeah.
Like this is not your field.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he took one of their things, threw his logo on it, and then did a huge right there it is, 10x markup on this thing or something like that. I'm not sure if it was 10x, but it's a pretty big markup on it, by the way. And selling it. Nintendo's coming after him. Good.
I'm still mad that he's not calling the handheld one just a Soldier Boy.
He's not?
No.
That's because he's Soldier Boy.
I know, but a Game Boy and a Soldier Boy? I don't know.
I know, but he's not smart enough. If you looked at the chart where it shows the vocabulary of different rappers, he's not even on it. He's only got 8 words in his vocabulary.
Yeah, I know. 2 of them are his name.
Yeah.
One of them is
Superman.
fuck. One of them is the N-word, and then one of them is Superman.
And then hose.
Hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Fuck yo, Soldier Boy, Superman, hose. That's it.
Hell!
And we can't say the N-word because...
Because we're not going to.
No, we're not going to. Nope. We just can't do it.
I'm going to make a joke about it. We're just not going to.
Nope.
Yep. The end.
Nintendo. I said it.
Yeah. 3 things you can count on in life. Death, taxes, and Nintendo's going to get you. So we got some new Unearthed Arcana.
You guys thought you were going to get away from Dungeons & Dragons.
Yes.
It's not going to
Oh
happen.
my
No.
god.
Not happening.
Man, he's not here to see it. But we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons really quickly because I like talking about Dungeons & Dragons. So, the new Unearthed Arcana is out. If you don't know what Unearthed Arcana is, I don't want to explain it to you. You bore me. But this time they have put in sidekicks, which are not fully NPCs, but not fully another party character, but they still level. I don't know.
They're followers, just like in the Bethesda game or whatever.
Yeah.
This is video gamification.
But this just seems like more bullshit. I don't know.
You don't have to use it. It's an Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're
wrong.
just trying to figure out a way to be like, but it doesn't take away from your XP. And, it's still like adding a warrior to a party, but it's not the same as adding another player to the game.
Right.
I don't know.
So it does it. You don't have to share your XP with the sidekick.
Yeah.
But does the sidekick level with you?
Yes,
exactly
they do.
the same, so
Whenever,
you
if you are at 1 point away from leveling, and then you get a sidekick, even if that sidekick literally just was like, "Hi, I'm new," and then you punch a house cat and you gain that 1 XP, then you're high
level 5. Yeah.
You're level 5, and now your dude levels up with you too.
Right.
Even if they just walked in.
Well, I'm not going to use it. I think it's stupid, and they should feel bad.
Hi, Michael Hunt, 91. I know your joke, Michael Hunt.
What if that's actually his name?
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend with an unfortunate name that ended in Hunt. Then she got made fun of.
Yeah.
First name was Kelly, and it rhymes with another word, and everyone called her that.
Oh, when you just did her first initial and then Hunt. Yeah. Never mind.
No, they did it Smelly, and then
Oh.
everyone called her that at school. But it's weird because that word is not really a bad word. When I grew up, it was, in Kentucky, if you said "damn," people would be like, "Oh no,
You going to hell?
But if you say that, people are like, "Oh, whatever." It's weird. Maybe it's
Odd.
because Scottish heritage in that part of the world. I don't know.
Who knows?
So what's going on in Portland?
Let's see what alerts we have today and a magical day here in Portland.
Oh, great. A report of a male walking around with a little plastic bag, yelling racial slurs, throwing
Little plastic
around...
bat.
Bat.
Yeah.
Yelling, what did I say, bag?
Yeah.
I've read bat and said bag. Yelling racial slurs, throwing around trash, and talking about cutting off human heads. Human heads. The way they always word things, cutting off human heads with his plastic bat. I would pay so much money to watch him try to cut off somebody's head with a plastic bat.
Police to Columbia Slough walking path. Caller reporting that she's walking her dog and has discovered what she believes might be a human skull.
Well, Halloween was just recently, so I don't know. Oh, look at this. It's getting close to machete time.
Yep.
A male dancing next to the bell has a 4-inch knife in his hand, not threatening anyone. Oh, we're over at City Hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Not
Great.
Is it like if you're carrying around a 4-inch knife? Is that something you can call the police for if you're not bothering anybody, just walking around carrying a knife up and down the street?
I mean, I guess.
Anybody with machetes today?
No. Suspect. Report of a suspect device in the middle of the street. Okay. Boring.
We got the ultimate cry for attention here.
Yeah.
Portland, I-205, blah, 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 blah. Multiple reports of a male running into traffic. He's running head-on directly at cars and appears he's trying to get hit. Trying to get attention.
Okay. Police to Dottie's on Southeast 119 Division report of a mouthy female refusing to leave.
Could we get some more details on
Yeah.
that? We got any more details on this? Okay. No, there's no updates. Mm-hmm. We need more. All right, let's machete. No machete.
Police to Stewart Hotel report of a male inside walking around completely naked, talking about God and women.
Your hero's going to prison very soon, buddy.
Yep.
Any minute now, he'll be in prison.
Here's a male running in traffic and speaking in tongues.
Ooh. I wonder if it's the same guy who was naked at the hotel, talking about God and women. Now he's
Yep.
fully caught the spirit of Jesus and he's speaking in tongues. Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Someone pulling a loaded gun out on the max. All right, here we go. Callers that were just carjacked at knife point. Suspect brandishing a butcher knife jumped into caller's car and demanded they drive. Caller jumped out of the car and the suspect took off in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Huh.
Guys, don't go outside. That's
Multiple reports of that several people have been assaulted by a group of middle school age kids. One person reports they were sprayed in with mace in the face. That is how you get your ass kicked, little kid. Like,
just running around spraying people in the face with mace. Like,
yeah, that is. I don't care how old you are. That's how you get your ass kicked.
Like I took this out of my mom's purse and then we run around and spray everybody with it.
Yep.
Well. If this doesn't get better, we're gonna have to move somewhere seedier.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move somewhere more ridiculous.
Like Florida.
No. I quit.
Every headline will be like, man tries to eat baby while fucking alligator. Like, every headline is the same.
Florida.
All right, well, we're going to have to end it on butcher knife, I think.
Yep.
Unless I'll...
Last week was better. There was a one-armed woman starting fires. There were machetes all over the place. Get your shit together, Portland.
Like, what kind of place do we live in where we, like, judge it, like, based upon how many machete attacks and one-armed women attacks there are?
We live in a place called Portland.
Yeah.
That's the kind of place we live in.
Oh, whoa. Hey, hold on a second. This is from...
Yeah, that's the machete swear. That was
that's from last week.
That guy's old news.
Yeah, this is old news. Man, there hasn't been enough shit going on. There's only, like, a few posts since last week.
I mean, it's the holidays. People are busy.
They're busy not clobbering each other with butcher knives.
They're busy waiting. They're waiting to get new machetes on Tuesday so that they can go brandish them later.
Well, they just have butcher knives now, and that's not as much fun.
Yeah.
Well, what a huge letdown Portland is. A lightsaber. A lightsaber. When I first got here, I saw a half-naked lightsaber duel. My first night in Portland, I was driving down the street, minding my own damn business, and there were two guys in the street dressed up in like black robes in the fucking street with these big cheesy lightsabers that were all lit up, and they were like, whom, whum. So I pulled over on the side of the road to watch, and out runs a girl wearing underwear, like just bra and bottoms and underwear, ran out of a building and grabbed one of the lightsabers and screamed, "Let's go," and started like just beating on the guy, and the guy was laughing and stuff, and I was like sat there for a good minute, and then I drove off. But that was my first night in Portland. So that was the lightsaber battle that I saw when I first got here, and I was like, well, I guess I am in Portland now.
Sounds all right.
Yeah, you could obviously tell that the two guys had no idea who she was because she like had to like nudge one of them and grab the lightsabers, like, "Come on!" Probably drunk, but you know,
Yeah.
Portland is fun.
It is.
Yeah, I will find some fun things to do.
Cool.
I'm still looking for that underground bar where all the vampires hang out, and I don't want the strip club called Slampires. I don't want to go there.
No.
Well,
What if it was a club called Glampires?
Glampires?
Yeah.
They're all like hair metal
Yeah,
stars.
they're all dressed like Dave Bowie. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I would go to that.
Well, that's what we're going to end it on, I believe.
Well, have good holidays. Those of you that are having holidays. If you're not having a holiday, have a good day anyways, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to smoke out or what?